Quarter lick up the net, I'm the shit. 100 bits on the net, shopping trip. Bad bitches never fuck with counterfeits, but the lame bitch level up the loose connects. Way the stacks make the plan to attack. A whole wet, her career cul-de-sac. My boy's accent, another fire track. I'ma go ham, we gon' get that bag back. Every morning 8 a.m. you bet I'm hitting the squats. So the gram look pretty with my ass on the yacht. All my bitches independent, they be making a lot. Whole crew getting litty off a couple of bops. But if I gotta chase a check, then I'm not nice. If I gotta send a threat, shoot the shot twice. And if the contract shit won't sign it, bitch, I won't sign it. If I gotta kill a hoe, I'm all like Rambo. Eating all these bitches up like we in Nando's. But I keep his endo, smoke a Palo Santo. Swerving my kawaii little Prius, fuck a Lambo. And if you gotta throw shade, cause I'm too hot, don't forget the lemonade, number 2 scotch. Every single second looking brighter on my wristwatch. Like we at the tip top, but this is just a quick stop. I'm a dumb, don't forget, hand me the cash and don't do checks. In my zone, I'm a flex, pass me the gas and don't do X. All these silly little minis out of their mind, a Percocet. Sober or high-ning, stay the best. But if I gotta chase a check, then I'm not nice. If I gotta send a threat, shoot the shot twice. And if the contract shit won't sign it, bitch, I won't sign it. Cause I got a lot of dope stacking kilos. Fuck a bracket, that shit all in Puerto Rico. So if a contract shit, I won't sign it.
But wait, there's more. Hang on to your seat, baby, cause this one's a screamer, a screamer.
What is going on, entertainers? So today I'm coming to you guys with another Baddies with Aftershow. Before I get started, make sure you guys hit that like button. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button if y'all not subscribed and an entertainer. And let's talk a little bit more about the episode. Okay, as I was watching tonight's episode, I'm thinking, how long can this go on? Because we still on day 1 and we going into the 3rd episode next week. So it's like, what are we doing here? Like, what are we doing? It's gonna get old. Like, there's so much seasons they could just do of this, so they gotta like switch up the concept, think of something else, like, because it's gonna get really, I like ashy. It's gonna get really, really tiring after a while. So they need to kind of like switch up the concept. Like, ew, sitting on that couch, them talking for all that long, talking about what happened the day before, this and that. It's getting irritating, it's getting boring, and it's getting old. Okay, so y'all know tonight the cage was brought up. Okay, so the infamous cage was brought up in the whole situation. And Rocky Bad, you guys threw some shots at Natalie because of it, mentioning the whole case situation. I knew this was gonna come up with her doing this, so Natalie could have just sat out of this one because she don't really know the full story. So Rocky Bad said, I would never entertain an old who stuck in 2009 BGC, be pushing 50 years old but drunk every day, being messy and getting beat up on camera. I would never let weak bother me. They supposed to talk. This girl's reckless, because not only she came for Natalie, I seen that video I posted, she had came for Tommy, because Tommy I guess thought she was gonna like check her, but she checkmated her and Tommy ended up getting kicked off the live. Okay, also I wanted to show you guys something. So DDG, shout out to one of my entertainers. Let me tell y'all something, my subscribers go hard, you feel me? My subscribers go hard, my entertainers go hard. That's one thing I like about my team over here. They go hard and they always have my back. Okay, so they sent me something that DDG posted. So he did like a vlog of the behind the scenes of the Blueface and Rock video. And take a look, you guys. I guess they got into another scuffle. It looks like Rock burned Blue Okay, I don't know with what. It might have been a blue candle or something, but he's looking a little scratched up. He's looking a little, like scatterbrained. So apparently there's still DV going on, even though she's still pregnant. And this is all alleged, of course. Okay, I can't really confirm it, but why else would his face be like that? Unless he got attacked by a wild crip dog in the streets of LA or something. Okay, I'm just saying. I will say though, this episode though, what was funny about it was the room situations, them coming in the rooms and seeing where they were gonna stay at, especially when Kat and Stunner Girl popped up and they saw where they were gonna be sleeping. That was actually really, really funny to see during the whole episode. So I will say that was like the highlight of the episode was them seeing the room. Especially Kat's reaction to the room too. It also, I know you guys wanted me to make a video about the whole wedding thing. First of all, it's not a real wedding. Okay, so it's out there. All right. It's not a real wedding. They're not actually getting married. It's all for video and publicity. Okay. I would react to it, but I don't know how they do with the copyright with their music. So I'm not even trying to risk that, especially with Mr. Believe. So yeah, but I will talk about some of the pictures and stuff that were in it in the video. I will say Rock looks really good. Rock looked really great. Besides her crying, she did look really great. There is some clips of her throwing up behind the scenes in the music video. So all those rumors that you guys are saying that the mama's saying that she's not pregnant, that's all cap. She really is pregnant because she's already having morning sickness throughout the whole video. Okay, even the makeup artist spoke about it. There's videos of her throwing up in a blue bucket. I'm like, not blue bucket, but throwing up in a bucket during the whole shoot. So there's some clips from it, of course. What y'all think about the video? I will say, okay, let's talk about the song. The song had potential. That's what's so sad about it. I don't know who's in the studio with Blue, but he's gotten really lazy with the music, like horrible. The song really did have potential with them going back and forth. She only had like one verse during the song, but had they did kind of like and I know don't kill me off for for even doing this comparison, but had they did the Beyonce and Jay-Z, Bonnie and Clyde, that I know if you're on the run, na, 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 na. If they did that type of vibe, I'm not talking about the same type of riff, but if they kind of went back and forth during the whole song and it was longer and not a minute and a half, very much SoundCloud vibes, it would have been raw. Because I see where they were going with the song, but they just needed more time to produce it. It seems like the song was rushed and it was just sort of put out there. One of Blue's verse was really good, especially when he talked about if it was his daughter, he would teach his daughter not to bop 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 on other dudes. Like that was cute. You feel me? Like the song had potential, but the whole project, the video was good. Okay, shout out to Dave Polo. All right, Dave Polo been doing him a big one since Blue Girls Club season 1. Okay, so shout out to Dave Polo. That's one of the only reasons why I was really happy about that video, because he's finally getting his flowers. Okay, all right. I'm gonna start taking qualities in. So first person I'm gonna call in, you guys, is Chris. What is going on, Chris? What is going on?
Hi, Pierre.
Hey, what's going on? What'd you think of tonight's episode?
So I just thought it was a lot of filler, like, usual, kind of. But I don't know. I feel like Biggie is lame.
Big Biggie?
Big Biggie is lame.
Oh.
She does everything for the camera. And I don't know if you peeped in the first episode, but every time on that bus, she tried to buck up with Stunner or anybody, Kat, Stunner. She's either looking at the camera or she's looking at Natalie or looking for Rolly, like they going back up or something. And I don't like that because it's giving, like Stunner said, she just trying to get her little catchphrases in. Like,
right.
I don't know. I'm not really feeling her. And I was rooting for her on the auditions.
I think a lot of us were.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I like Stunner. Like, she stands on what she says. And I just feel like, I don't know, you're in a bad girl's house, kind of. Like, you know what you signed up for. And I know that sounds cliche, but
right.
Like,
what do you think of this? Because, okay, this is my argument. A lot of people, kind of let rock slide on the sneaking, but when Stunner Girl does it, it's a problem.
Right.
So
Everybody
what do you
snuck
think about that?
before. Like even Rolly, if you seen in the little clip, you see Rolly sneaking, and the whole thing on Batty South was she didn't like how Krishan was jumping, but like the tables turn. I don't know. And I'm a big Rolly fan, but I don't know. I don't know how to feel about it. I like Kat. I feel like Kat's just a good. My bad. She's a good person, and I like how she's standing up for Stunner Girl. But
Okay.
I don't know.
All right, thank you so much for calling in.
Yes,
All right,
thank you.
90. All right, I'm gonna adding my girl Via.
Hey,
What is
yeah,
going on, Via?
we gotta talk.
What we gotta talk about? What are we
We
gonna
gotta
talk about?
talk. There was a lot this episode. There was a lot of
Mhm.
hypocrisy as well. But we're gonna get to that. And I got my notes. Season 3 baddie gonna have to move to the left because I'm
Ooh, we
coming
got
for her
some
spot, and I love
competition.
her.
Okay.
Let's start from the top. The bus ride. First of all, did you hear Kat complimenting the security guard? You sound
Yes,
so.
Kat had her own security bay during this
I
season. Like,
was like,
see?
oh, okay. No lonely nights in the baddie's house. I get it.
Right. You need something big to hug on.
Exactly. I get it. We need a big boy. I love
Right.
it. I think that the bus ride was really interesting. Also, before I even get into that, shout outs to Natalie for making a meat eater in all of 2 episodes because Biggie, Cookie Monster, oh my, oh my God. To be fair, I understood why she wanted to fight Stunner. You threw a freaking, a Casamigos bottles at my face. I'm
Right.
going to want to, bang it out with you too. I do feel like I understand where Rolly was coming from in that fight, but also Stunner said it wasn't directed at her. So she kind of just dragged it. The Luther Vandross comments are never going to get old to me because it's hilarious. She was giving Luther. She was giving Dance with My Father without the wig on.
Right.
She needs to stop lying about the wig costing $1,000 because those knots were not bleached nor plucked. So
what's the price range you're giving on it? You're giving,
I'm giving
500,
it's
200.
giving free wig from one of the vendors because you're
Oh,
big on Instagram and you paid someone to install it. Okay, it's giving, what is it, Eunice? It's giving
it's giving promotion.
AliExpress.
Oh God.
The cap was on her head. Okay.
Now I gotta play. Hold on, I gotta play the video. I gotta play the video now. Okay, I got
It's a cap for
to.
me.
Yeah, the cap is on your hair, on the top of your head.
The cap is
the
on
wig
your
is the
hair.
cap.
Yes, the cap was definitely on her head. I want to ask Natalie why she's always renting half a house because there's no way that estate doesn't have enough room to sleep these girls. The dog bed on the pallet, come on, a cot.
Not a cot.
It was a cot. Like, it was like you went on a family vacation, but your
Right.
cousin decided to come last minute. So you asked the hotel room for just something extra. And they were like, here you go.
Right. Listen,
What?
they need to do a little better with the Airbnbs, okay? Because it's giving
They
very much.
have
Y'all got
to.
y'all a cute 1-2-1-2 deal.
They have to. Like, you can't convince me that they're not only renting half the house. Like, the minute Natalie called Big Biggie Cookie Monster into the room and was like, I need you to be my right hand. That was the fastest labor I've ever seen. I've never seen someone get sunned so quickly in my life. And she's just all gung-ho for it. And I thought it was funny that she told Biggie that she will be rooming with Rock as if DJ Sky High, the handler, wasn't coming. So
The
I feel
handler.
like
I saw my comments. I was wondering why they switched up the rooms, but apparently they forgot DJ Sky even existed. So she was like an
exactly.
afterthought, which is really
I
messed
really
up, low
feel
key.
like DJ Sky was probably like a last minute addition on
Yeah.
she's already out here, so why can't she just stay? So they're like,
Right.
okay, fine, she could stay with you.
Right.
I do also feel like when Kat was out talking to Stunner Girl, I'm like, they should have had her as EP because why is she doing Natalie's job? It's not your job to corral the girls and get their sides of it. That's the producer's jobs. Sit her in a confessional. This isn't. And so I understood Lo when she was on the bus, where she was like, "Oh, I feel like Natalie needs to do a better job at handling the girls because she's just sitting back there with her mommy manicure, you know."
But no, I said in my recap, I like that Natalie's doing that because what frustrates me is when Natalie tries to, oh, I'm the blah, 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 and try to hog the camera time. So I
I
like this
understand that.
for this season. She started just relaxing, letting all the girls do what they do. And when she pulled Biggie into that room, it reminded me when Jocelyn told Lucky she wanted her to be her bottom B.
Yes.
She was like, I want you to be the bottom B. Like, it
Yes.
was giving that vibe.
Yes. Because like, what do you mean? Like,
Right.
and Biggie's over there proud, like, I used to do security. I was in the back and I'm in the front.
I'm gonna tackle them. Like, if you want me to tackle, you want me to get tackle
Exactly.
I'm gonna
Like,
tackle
you look like a
Stunner.
tight end. Relax. Like, you're not on the field,
Oh,
Biggie.
big
Please.
yeah.
Krishan. Krishan's never going to change because she's surrounded by yes men who are afraid of her.
Yeah.
And that's just that on that. Like 10 hours late, 10 hours when Natalie said, I've been trying to cover for you all day. And she's talking about, I'll get there when I get there. Girl, you're contracted to do the show. Like, it's not, this ain't your company. And then when she showed up with Sky and Sky taking out the tooth, come on.
That was very nasty and had Sky smelling. Sky had the nerve talking about it. Don't
And
smell.
it's okay. Like, yo,
It
you're
was like
afraid of her.
Gary.
Everyone's afraid of her. I'm not smelling that gaping hole in your mouth. Are you crazy? Put that in or leave it home. Like, why would I want to smell your retainer? That's crazy. The conversation with, I feel like, and this is what you were saying with the last caller and what someone was saying in the comments. Rock snuck low. I don't care what y'all say. Any other time she will ask for a fair one. When Blue Sister in their show was asking for the fair one, it was, who are you talking to? You're not talking to me. But when it's low and y'all on a couch having a conversation, you're scooting up, and in the aftermath, everyone is like, "Oh, I saw what was about to happen," and you didn't say nothing. Y'all okay with her sneaking someone as long as it's not y'all, and that's corny. Like, Low is, around her size. You could have just asked her for the fade. Which is crazy because you're wrong in this situation. You were late. You wasted our time. So it's like, you scooted up and punched this girl all in her face for what? For what cool points?
And I don't think Lo
Biggie,
saw it coming at all. I really thought she was like, ooh, like
yeah, she
light
wasn't, because
flashing
she
for
was
her eyes.
literally, having a conversation, which is what people should be able to do. And that's not even what one would consider a difficult conversation. I'm just saying, hey, girl, so we were waiting for you. You showed up not even halfway ready. So we had to wait even longer. And when you left, we still couldn't accomplish what the end goal was. So she was right in that. And the fact that no one backed her up on that, corny. Everyone's just sitting there like, oh, well, I see the storm and rock coming. So step
I don't
in.
want to get hit.
Exactly. Like, come on. She missing one tooth. That bite ain't gonna hurt that bad. But the situation between Stunna and Roly and Biggie, they're corny for trying to jump that little 4'11" girl. They dragged it. If she wanted her fair one with Biggie, let her have it. If she wanted her fair one with Roly, let her have it. If she wanted her fair one with Tommy, did you see the girl in the blue when Tommy was fighting her in the room trying to like jump in? Who was that?
I think that was part of production.
Oh,
Yeah, I
because
think that
I
was
was
part of
like,
production.
who's
Yeah,
this girl?
right. I think that was part of production. I peeped that too.
Like,
What do you think about that whole Rocky Bad situation being brought up in the cage? Okay, who got put in the cage?
Okay, I feel like Tommy shot herself, or excuse me, powed herself in the foot with that one, because you were trying to be messy. She may have been genuinely trying to get the information out to the masses, but the undertone of it was you was trying to be messy. You was trying to make it seem like Stunner wasn't no girl to fear, because that's not what really happened. So let's go to the person that it really happened to. And shout outs to the girl for being like, respectfully, I don't want to talk about this. Like, y'all
Right.
not paying
She
me
said,
to
let's
talk
just a
about
chat.
this. Exactly. Get me on the conversation if you want me to talk about my trauma. But for IG Live, where all we gonna get is some heart emojis, we ain't bringing that up. Tommy's face when she said all y'all do is drink and beat each other up, it was
She was caught off guard. Like, I was like, whoa. Let me tell you something. I think that was the most awkward live I've seen in a minute because it turned
Yes.
left so quick. I was like, whoa,
Yes.
like,
Because they really went from like a vibe to like,
yeah,
so anyway, you're the problem. Like, and it was like, whoa, whoa,
right,
whoa. Now we're arguing. What I will say is the entire episode, I just felt like Razor. Like, we're talking about this again. We're doing this again. Again. Natalie want to talk like, yes, Razor, she do. She do. We all feel for you, girl, because it's the end of the second episode and we still on the first day. Like,
right.
Zeus is playing. I'm gonna keep watching, but they're playing. I'm happy to see, Lo get her fair one with Krishan. Do I think she's gonna win? No, but like Razor said, get your lick back.
Just get
I
your lick
think,
back.
yo, I was like, ooh, I feel things for her.
Razor's accent. Wait, I forgot where she said she was from.
I
Because
don't
her
know.
it's
Let
like
me
a
Google
twang,
it.
and it's the funniest thing ever. And it's so like
It was
hilarious.
so cute.
It said, get your lick back. Thank you so much for calling in,
Of course. Have a good night.
All right, Nate. All right, next person I'm gonna add you guys is Cap Kills. Okay, what is going on, Cap Kills?
Hey, what's up? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Hey, so first that live that Tommy tried to do with old girl that got put in the kennel. To me, I understand, you want to get paid for your trauma or you want us to stream your music to girl, whatever, fine. But you knew Tommy was calling you to talk about it. So why'd you even get on the live if you didn't want to speak on it? I feel like you kind of wanted attention. Like I feel like she knew what she was gonna do, and she did it, and it worked because people talking about her. Because I didn't know who the hell Rocky Bad was. I still don't know. But as far as Stunner Girl, as shady and messy as the original Bad Girls Club production team was,
Yeah.
I see why they was doing background checks and mental evals and stuff before they let people on the show. Because Stunner Girl, honestly, swear to God, the whole dog cage thing, I didn't realize that was her. I heard about that years ago, but I really didn't. Just like I didn't know that was her in that Genius interview where she was talking about she want the girl lips.
Say that camel toe. Say that.
Yeah. I swear I did not realize that this was all the same girl. So when it kind of hit me this time, I'm like, wait, that's the girl that put the girl in the cage. I'm like, wait, why is she on this show? You already got Krishan, who's a big liability. Now you got her. Later on in the season, they got outsiders coming to the club with guns to fight and stuff. I know Kat, and I know she was talking about they're not gonna jump you, girl. They're not gonna jump you, and she kind of got at Biggie in the van for jumping in the fight and punching a Stunner. As soon as she flung that bottle, I would have fought her too. I don't care if she was aiming for me or not. You throwing glass bottles in a sprinter. If they had jumped her in the van, I wouldn't have cared because you threw the bottle, then you threw the drink. If they all had got on you and dragged you, I mean.
But don't you think that Rolly was inserting herself like a tampon? Thank God she didn't get bloody.
You know what she did, and the crazy thing is, I randomly this weekend was rewatching Baddies season 2, and remember when Rolly beat up Natalie in the kitchen? What counter? What counter? Or what bar?
Right.
Whatever she said.
What bar? Right.
She was arguing with Natalie, or it was either Natalie or it was the girl that gets active, Scotty. She was arguing with one of them. They said something slick. Rolly's sitting there, shut the hell up. I will fire on everybody in here. Don't play with me. So you did it. You said you was going to beat everybody up. And had they jumped you, you would have been mad. So, or had they bucked at you, you would have been mad because, whatever. So when she said she'll lay everybody down, she did the same thing you did. But you got mad and eventually got your wig snatched again and you want to fight. I don't get it.
Right.
But yeah. Oh, and then DJ, what's her name? Baby Blue? Who? Baby, what's her name? Baby, I want to say Baby Blue.
DJ Sky High Baby.
All right, so DJ Baby Blue and Krishan, when they showed up, Natalie is a pimp. Natalie is a pimp. She reminded me of some of my great uncles. She got that old school pimp mentality. She definitely saw, what's her name? The big one, Biggie. Yeah. She definitely saw an opportunity there to kind of plant a seed. She know Biggie is happy to be there. She's not like a celebrity. She's not one of the OG bad girls. She's happy to be there. She plucked her from the audition. She put her in the room with Tommy, or she tried to do it with Krishan, but she put her in the room with Tommy on purpose. Like, oh, look, I'm going to put you in the room with one of the celebrities. I like you, girl. I'm going to let you room with her. You're not going to be in the room with Razor. So she definitely, because I feel like she's Scotty's pimp too. Like last season at that reunion, Scotty, we got to get active. Remember when I met you? We was stuffing 500,000 in the duffel bag. Remember, girl? Remember, girl? We was in Dubai. So I feel like Natalie, definitely, she pimping. She knows exactly what she's doing. She brought Scotty on to be her lackey last season. Now it's going to be Big Biggie. And I mean, I'm
Big
not mad at her
Biggie?
though. Yeah, I mean, Natalie, say what you want about her. She know what the audience wants, and she
Mhm.
knows she's good for TV. And I'm happy she's not fighting this season. Let the other girls do it for you, because Shawnee O'Neal would never. I don't like Shawnee neither, but Shawnee would never get to fighting on her show.
Oh
Let
yeah,
Tammy
she
do it.
will. That's the thing. Natalie can only get so much hernias before it goes outside. She can't keep going to the doctor and be like, "Oh, doctor, my back." They're gonna be like, "Did you get in a fight again, Natalie?" She's gonna be like, "Yeah." She can't keep doing that. So people need to relax and let her take that back seat that she's been taking so far.
Yeah, and I mean, Lo, I Krishan definitely snuck her once again. Krishan, like I said last week, she's a damn animal. They need to do something with her. And it was just crazy in the next in the preview for the next episode. First of all, Lo looked like her forehead got knotted up. When she walked back over to Krishan to fight, it looked
Yeah.
like her forehead was ate up. But it was crazy when she's in the room with Razor, and Razor's like, "Girl, go get your lick back." In the next scene,
Oh, sorry. Yeah. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You said the next scene she I accidentally clicked it. You said the next scene she said what?
when Razor was like, "Girl, get your lick back," and then in the next scene, she walked right into that ass whooping and she got put on the couch. I'm like,
Listen, I'm telling you, Lo, I feel like this the reason why I think Rock is gonna leave Lo alone is because Lo is gonna stand up for herself. The reason why she kept picking on Slim is because Slim, got beat up, and Slim was like, "Oh, let me like back up." So then that's when Rock was like, "Oh yeah, yeah, yeah." So when she sees, I feel like when you stand up for yourself, that's when she sort of like backs back. That's what I think. Okay. Any final thoughts on the episode?
no, I think it was. I mean, the episode, it was kind of okay. Kind of felt like filler a little bit in the middle, and it kind of picked up at the end. But it looked like it's going to give us something for real next episode. So I'll be calling in again. Shoot.
All right. Thank you so much for calling in.
All right. Thank you.
All right, Nate. All right, next person I'm gonna add is John Doe. So this the caller, he said he's so disgusted watching all these reality television shows.
Hey, how's it going?
I'm good. I'm good. How are you?
Well, I find this episode kind of a little bit boring, honestly. But, it wasn't. I don't know. I feel like we had the like you said earlier about the room that I think they forgot about the nanny. She was coming in to come room with
Not
Rock.
the nanny.
Yeah. And what else happened this episode? Oh yeah, I think Rolly got what she deserved because I think she likes to push her weight around a lot. Like she thinks she knows she can pick with people or something like that. Because it's like the reason she didn't want to fight with Rock is I think she knows Rock could probably give her those hands. And I think next episode Star's gonna give her those hands too. I don't think Rolly can really fight like that, honestly. What else happened this episode? I know it was just boring. I don't know. There wasn't much going on.
What do you think about the whole Cage situation? What's your thoughts on the whole Cage situation? Do you think Stunner, is a liability and they need to kind of keep her away, especially after stripping people naked and putting them in dog cages?
Yeah, I think Stunner's low-key like a terrorist. Like she reminds me like I don't know. She's dangerous. She really is. She would never be in the actual Bad Girls Club ever.
Oh no, they would want
her and Rock wouldn't be on it either. Like, I mean, I'll probably take those two with me to war, but anything else, I wouldn't put them on my show. Those people are dangerous. But I'm gonna say something I think is gonna shock you.
Mm-hmm.
I think
What?
Scotty low-key got hands. Because if you look at the trailer, she low-key got the best of Razor.
Oh, so you're saying
Like
Scotty's really gonna get active?
Yeah, she might. Because if you look at the trailer, she socked Razor in the bus. And in the second round, look, she got the best of her again. I don't think Razor can really fight like that either, honestly. She might just be tall. You gotta look at it again.
We're gonna have to stay tuned and see, because I think that happens later on in the season. But I would be really shocked if Scotty gets real active like that.
Because I saw the slow-mo, and she really was getting the best of her. I was like, whoa, Scotty, because I think Scotty got that long reach. She just over here just socking her. I was like, wow. And her and Natalie, I don't know. Natalie's just Natalie. She's I don't know. I don't think she didn't be there. I don't know. Who'd you pick for the EP? You got to pick someone else, like, for the show.
For the show?
Because I think it's very formulaic. And I think, Natalie, if it's working, why change it? It's getting kind of boring.
I would choose probably like Megan, because I feel like Megan would know like the type of girls to really cast without taking it like personally. So that would be somebody I would choose as like an EP. I will say this though, I'm telling you, I like Natalie taking the back seat. Like I like her not being all up in it and trying to start stuff. You could tell she was really disappointed in Rock when Rock showed up, not high feet and on one. You could tell she was super disappointed.
Yeah, I feel like Rock. I don't know. I feel like Rock. She doesn't really want to fight, but she does it. That's all she knows.
Mm-hmm.
Type of thing. I guess she beat up Law to make an example out of her. I guess kind of in a sense. I do feel like you're right. I feel like she feel like you're. I feel like they needed someone. They needed like a little bit like a tougher cast, maybe like someone to put Rock in her place. They should have cast like
Mm-hmm.
ET, or I feel like Nas would have been a good pick because they had beef.
Naj
I
would
want
have
to
been
see.
really
I
good.
feel like
I
Nas really
love
got like
Naj.
them. Would have gave Rock a run for.
Oh, we lost you, John. You back? Oh, we lost John. But no, he was saying Naj. If you guys don't know Naj, Naj was on Blue Girls Club season 2, and she was also on South Central Baddies. Naj got that. Like Naj gets active for real. For y'all want to talk being active? That's Naj. I've interviewed her before twice. No, yeah, twice. I've interviewed her twice on South Central Baddies and also on Blue Girls Club. So if y'all want to check out her interview or get to know her, look up Naj and then on my channel, she gonna pop up twice. Okay. All right, next person I'm add you guys is Breezy. What is going on, Breezy?
What's going on? What's tea?
What's up? What's up? What's up? You the
Okay,
one that said
let's
you
talk about this,
troll.
baby. Let me talk about this episode, cause child. So first off, I'm tired of Zeus and Natalie choosing these low budget ass places.
Mm,
Like, come on now. Like I feel, and also I feel like everything needs to be pre-picked, pre-chosen. Like the old Bad Girls Club and like. Little stuff like that where you already know, like Flavor of Love. When you walk into the house, you know where you're gonna be at.
mhm.
So, cause them walking around trying to find and trying to choose, that was just a waste of an episode. Like I really didn't want to see all that. Natalie, bruh, this lady rocks penis so hard. And I'm like, what like when DJ Scott and Rock walked into the house and she was just being all extra. I'm like, girl, and that's one reason why Rox acts the way she does, because she knows she can get away with anything and everything, especially since she got this new show. It's really a lot, and I'm really just sick of her. She was just being very annoying the whole episode. Like, girl, you was not that popping. Like, she cool, but she ain't as cool as she making herself be. Like, she ain't that big. When people saying she was Hollywood, cause that girl is acting real Hollywood. Like, calm down.
You think she getting a
um
big head?
she's getting a very big head, like, and I don't understand, cause she getting a big head off of fighting, being a bee. Like, come on now. And and what's the honest to God's truth? I don't know
Mhm.
this girl from a can of paint. I ain't even gonna cap. But I think all this is for show. Like, this girl can't be this crazy in real life. Like, she really can't. And if she is, she literally really needs some help, because the only thing people know you for is acting crazy and being a dumbass. Like, come on now.
Mhm.
Also, she also needs some real competition. Like, I just think these everybody on Baddies, they old. I'm not gonna say they old, but they is up there. They is not young like Rock.
Right,
So Rock is playing with these grown ass women who don't want to sit here and fight, who not on that type of time no more. But
right.
I really think if she was on some, like, had some real young girls who was really about that action,
Mhm.
then I don't think people would really be on her as hard as they are, because she really ain't that bad. Like, I'm from Memphis, so I
Mhm.
know some girls who really got that action.
Listen, Memphis, y'all crazy for real, for real.
I'm telling you, the thing is, we're not even crazy. We just gonna we just like her. We ain't gonna do no talking. We really gonna be about that. And the girls that's on Baddies, they not really about that. So that's why Rock. Somebody said that Rolly be trying to throw her weight around. Rock be doing the same thing. Like, she act like she's so big and bad, and I'm like, girl, please calm down. I really want Low London to beat up Rock, but I honestly don't think she is. Because, like I said, Lo is a grown woman. Like, she not out here just fighting just to be fighting. Like, who would? If I was over the age of 30, I wouldn't be out here just to fight either. Come on
Mhm.
now. And then my last thing about Scotty, her in the background, being a nobody as usual, per usual, boring per usual. She's a waste of space. I want her to get off the show.
Oh,
I'm
Scotty.
tired of Scotty. I do not like Scotty. I do not like her. I do not like her. And the thing is, I don't really have a reason not to like her. She just acts so big and bad. And I saw somebody say that in the comments talking about, oh, she gonna knock somebody out. No, she not. She not knocking nobody out. Scotty gonna
So
sit in
you
the
don't
back.
agree with the last caller that says she's gonna get active with Razor?
She ain't getting active with nobody. She's gonna sit there, be light skinned, and be told
Wait a
what
minute.
what to do, like per usual. Come on now.
You
Come
said
on
she gonna
now.
sit there and be light skinned.
Sit there and be light skinned and not do nothing. Literally. Just a waste of space. I can't stand Scotty. Like she just be in the way. Oh my God. But yeah,
What
this
would
this
have been your replacement for Scotty? Who would you have replaced for Scotty? Maybe
honestly
Pink.
on some real like influencer.
Mhm.
I would say, when I'm gonna say Zeus, I ain't gonna cap. I bring Amber into it. I feel
Okay,
like
that'd be
Amber
good.
would make a real good bad girl. Especially over Scotty. If we're gonna bring anybody, come on now.
That would be
So,
good. That would be good.
so, but overall, this episode was real filler. It was given very much a waste of my time. And I knew they was gonna wait to put all the good stuff towards the end. And I'm just ready for next week and see what they talking about on that one.
Right, for real. Thank you so much for calling in, Breezy.
No, thank you.
Not gonna lie, next week's preview, I forgot to say this on my recap. Rolly looked like Cashmere with the green hair. If y'all watch South Central Baddies, I know exactly what I'm talking about. So Cashmere got into it with Liddy. So Liddy is one of the other girls. So when they got into it, Cashmere hoodie came off, and it was like green grass coming out of her head. Rolly looked the same. I said, "Is that Cashmere?" All right, that's what's up. Add you guys is Dazzle. What is going on, Dazzle? Oh, Dazzle not ready. All right, what is going on, Kimmy?
Hi, Pierre.
Hey, what's up? What's up? What's up?
Nothing. Listening to you talk about South Central Baddies, Miss Cashmere did look like Miss Rowley.
Yeah.
But I love Cashmere. She's like the auntie that hang out at the store.
The drunk auntie. The drunk
Yeah,
auntie.
she'll steal your stuff and help you look for it.
What did you think about tonight's episode?
It was kind of boring. I liked how Krishan looked, but that's about it. Her attitude is horrible now.
Mhm.
She used to be so sweet. She's giving very like conceited. That whole "this is my show" is not. I don't know. Stunner girl. I'm from the Bay, so I think I gotta try to ride for Miss Stunner, even though she's not from here. She's
Okay.
from Sacramento.
Uh-huh.
But I like her.
Is she
I
from
think
the
she's
Bay?
pretty.
Is Natalie really from the Bay?
So Natalie is from the Bay. She
Okay.
just not from the part of the Bay she says she's from. She's not from Oakland, but she's from the Bay.
Okay.
She's from EPA, so that's a whole different. Around here, like we're very specific to what city we're from. So when someone's like the Bay, we get very like territorial. Like, no, I'm from Oakland. No, I'm from EPA. No, I'm from San Francisco. So
Okay.
we're all different. And then Sacramento, where Stunna is from, that's an hour and a half away from us. We don't claim them. They're like our distant cousins.
Okay. All right, that's good to know. See, we got somebody confirming Natalie is from the Bay. She just has her territory incorrectly.
She's from Bay adjacent. They'll call it that because EPA is like kind of where like Google is, like that area. So they have Facebook, Google, and they have all this like rowdy stuff in EPA.
Right.
But
Okay.
she's from around.
Right. What did you think about Rock versus Low?
I think that Rock shouldn't have snuck her, but that's what Rock does. And I don't also with Low, why didn't she say anything to DJ What's Her Face? And then I was confused. How was DJ, whatever her name is, early, but she's supposed to be Rock's handler? So how was Rock late, but she was early? So I kind of feel like Low was nitpicking.
Ooh. So you on Rock's side when it comes to that?
I kind of feel like she was nitpicking her. Rock shouldn't have snuck her, but I didn't feel like she was addressing the late thing to everybody. You still haven't said anything to Tommy about being late. You didn't say anything to DJ.
Because
So
at least she said it to her face. Sway was doing a lot of stuff, off camera.
Sway asked to get
Right.
beat up.
Right.
Sway needed to
I
get
don't think
beat
Lo
up.
deserved that.
Lo was just sitting there and she didn't expect that to happen. She was like, this
Yeah.
little girl just hit me in my face. So yeah, I don't know. They were nitpicking with her, but she needs to learn how to respond a little better to people.
Oh yeah.
Sneaking everybody is getting old. It's been old. It's tired.
For real.
Rushing people as soon as they say something to you. And I don't know why everybody's so afraid of her.
And to be honest, any of future baddies, okay, if Rock ever does another season, let's say she pops out the baby and decides to go to Baddies, what are they doing? Baddies North? They go to Antarctica or something. Y'all better be ready, okay? Because she's gonna sneak. So I don't want to hear anybody talking about she snuck me. At this point, it's your fault, okay?
Right. If you get caught off guard by her at this point, you ask for that.
Right.
I've never seen her be like, yeah, you want to fight?
Right. Anytime you think you're gonna get an argument with her, just hit her first. Okay,
Man,
hit you first.
I learned that watching South Central Baddies when she fought that one girl.
Right. Any final thoughts on the episode?
I'm interested to see what happens next week. Like I said, rocking that whole "this is my show." She should calm that down because it's not flattering. I want to see some more storyline progression. I want them to get to what happens with Razor and Scotty. I don't want to see this whole like Stunner Girl shit. Stunner Girl stuff the rest of this time. Like I want to see something else.
Right. All right. Thank you so much for calling in.
Thanks.
All right, Nate. That is true, though. I do want to see a lot more storyline progression. This is what I think so, too. They need to switch up the concept and do this. They need to do like a vacation house. Like, pick one location and bring... You know how Love and Hip Hop does the family reunion thing? Y'all need to do that. Call it Bad Girls Reunion or something. And have Bad Girls... Because that way, this is how they could finesse. They could finesse this so easy. I shouldn't even be telling them this. Because I know they be watching. They should do like a vacation type thing to where girls could come in for like 2-3 days and leave. You feel me? Like, let's say they pick Mexico. No, that's not Mexico because screw Mexico. Jamaica. Let's say they pick Jamaica and have like 7 bad girls come out. Every 2 days, have a new bad girl come in. They stay for like 3 days. They could go home. That way, people don't have to be stuck to a filming schedule. Because a lot of people don't be saying yes to the show because they got to film for like 3-4 weeks. And not a lot of people have time for that just to fight. But some bad girls, they'll have time to, get paid, go on vacation for 3 to 4 days, might get into a fight or two, and then y'all get the content y'all want, and that's it. That's what I think they should do. All right, what is going on, JJ?
Hey, Pierre, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. My bad. I've been lurking in the background for a couple
No, you're good. What do you think about tonight's episode?
Okay, tonight's episode was meh. Like, it was good, but like a lot of callers said, it was very filler. Like, it was just very just to fill space into like the good stuff at the end of the episode, which is predictable now, and it's kind of annoying because it's like like you have to sit up there and wait till all the good action just happens at the end of the episode, and it's kind of annoying. Yeah, but that's how I feel. But okay, let's start with the bus stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I call Cat. Now, Cat to me is giving Mama Cat. I've been calling her Mama Cat because she's being an actual EP. Like, she's not even the EP, and she's EPing better than Natalie. Like, Natalie, I like you said, it's good that Natalie's, backgrounding and stuff and giving the other girls a chance to shine. But Mama Cat, Mama Cat just doing what she got to do. And, like, I like that she's trying to, get everybody to talk to issues, resolve the issues, talking to the girls individually and stuff. And I like the fact that she's kind of doing like what DJ Sky is doing for Rock. It's kind of like being like Mama Dearest to her. Mm-hmm. So if you pay attention, that's what's kind of given to me. But I don't understand what's everybody's issue. Like, if you pay attention, everybody low-key kind of like snaps at Cat. And it's like, what the heck did Cat do?
Right.
It's like, if you pay attention, they got like some type of attitude toward Cat, or they some kind of snappy at Cat. And it's like, what the heck did
Because they
Cat...
know she's a fan fave and they're mad, okay?
Yeah.
That it girl.
Yeah, it's like Cat, I don't know what Cat's doing. Like, Cat could just answer like a simple question, or like she'll just stand up, or if it's like they know that she's right, but it's like, I don't want you to be right. Like, shut up. Like, you just in the background. But it's like, Cat is that girl. Cat is low-key a fan favorite without even having to do too much. Like,
yeah,
like,
for real.
Cat. But so far, Cat Cat and Razor is my favorite so far. Like I love them regardless. Like Miss Razor say.
Yeah, regardless.
But like Razor's, I like her. I don't care if she could fight or not. Like her personality and the way she's just acting, like she's actually being a vibe. Her and Cat is like a vibe to me, and like this,
Yeah.
like so far. But yeah, the bus stuff. I like the fact that Cat is like, standing up saying like, hey, like y'all doing stuff wrong too. Y'all trying to jump on this girl and do this to this girl. But like low key, she does have a point. Just like Lo said, like it's a lot of stuff y'all doing to like Biggie, you doing a lot sometimes. Like you was doing it like y'all was trying to jump her and stuff.
Mm.
Okay, now to the house situation, the room situation. Like another caller said to me, that was kind of filler, cause I don't really care, about y'all going to the rooms and stuff. Cause let's just be honest, Natalie's gonna. We all know how this goes. There's the Cinderella story goes. She gets the big room, and the other girls got to share, and it's gonna be a fight because they don't want to sleep on no bunk.
Right.
But like I was disgusted. Oh no. I was like, Cat, I'm disgusted because no way in hell is you gonna put a bed on the ground and then have like just this big nice room, and it's like all you do is just take a bed and just throw it on the ground and
It
just
did
say,
look
oh,
like a cot.
yes, like
It did look like a
that
cot.
was sad. And it was just like you expect these girls to just sleep on this little baby cot. They look like a baby bed. Like you want them girls to sleep on that baby bed. Like I'm like, hey, like
What
we
did you
would have been
think of Rock versus Low?
okay. You could kind of tell like Lauren was trying to really have like a mature conversation. She was trying to have like a good conversation. It was just like Rock. Everybody started boosting it up. Like they just telling you like Rock gonna hit you, but it's like yeah, why y'all acting scared? Like y'all know what Rock is about to do is kind of messed up. Lauren was trying to have a civilized conversation, and you could tell when Rock jumped up to hit her. It's like you could see the expression on Lauren's face mid sentence that it just shook her. Like you just attacked her for no reason. Like what the heck was that about? And like, I don't care. Like, even if Lauren was to come up or Rock was to step up to her and say, "Hey, let's fight," and they would have got the even. Let's just be honest. I love Lauren, but she would have lost. But I mean, at least she would have stepped up to her and be like, "Hey, let's do what we gotta do," and stuff
Right.
like. But all that sneaking is getting annoying, and I don't like the fact Krishan. I love Krishan at first, and I love her story. I love her background. But she's getting a little too big headed. She's getting a little too Miss Hollywood. It's getting a little too Miss paparazzi. Like she's doing a little too much with like I'm the show. I hope that's what it looked
Oh,
like.
she's baby, I'm the biggest star.
Yeah,
You love me, Papa.
yeah, yeah. Like
Yeah.
she's like it looked like the whole season she's just gonna be giving like I'm the star of the show. Y'all want clout off of me. And that's gonna probably end up turning the house against her because it's like Rocky was a fan favorite. Now you letting this Zeus little popularity get in your head and stuff. This little popularity, girl. Let's just be honest. The only reason you popular because everybody know you can fight and you do stupid stuff. You and Blue do stupid stuff and they get caught on TMZ. Like let's just be honest.
Yeah.
But like that whole sneak in with Lauren, I'm kind of glad that she just went up to her and just got her little 5-2 punches.
Listen, Lauren did at least try to do her big one. Okay, she made
Yes.
sure that Krishan was Jada, and she went in for the kill. Okay, so y'all
At
can't.
least, but at least she did better than Sway. Sway didn't even get like a leak. She did
Right.
better.
At least
But, like,
she put more effort into it.
she tried.
Yeah.
But yeah, thank you. And then with the Stunner situation, to
Mm.
me, let's just be honest. Stunner is the it girl this season. Her and Razor and Cat to me are the it girls of this season. Stunner is just giving us what we want. She's a new girl. She's the younger. I feel like I'm gonna say she's like a glimpse in the curtains of like the type of cast we kind of need on this season and what we need
Right.
for future seasons. That's what she is to me. And I don't really hate Stunner. I don't care what nobody say. You could bash me if you want to. Stunner is giving us what we need. She's standing up to everybody. She's fighting. And if you low-key pay attention, she low-key kind of got her a big one on Rolling with you.
Listen, I was surprised because Rolly was waxed out like a mannequin in that van. She
Yes, like
wasn't
she
moving. I'm
low-key,
like, wait. All I see was the wig getting pulled, and she.
yes. And she was stuck there like a mannequin in Old Navy. Like she was stuck. Like
She was really waxed out. Any final thoughts on this episode?
Next episode, I just hope we can move on to another storyline because at this point, y'all are just dragging this out. I feel like we're gonna have like 20 episodes, 50 episodes this season because y'all are stuck on like the same episode. But yeah, I hope we get like a better storyline and I guess showcase more of the other girls. I want to try to get to know DJ Scotty. She looks cool, but how can you know if you just stuck on this Krishan situation, Baby Rock?
Right. All right. Thank you so much for calling in.
All right.
Night. All right. Next person I'm adding is Mars. What is going on, Mars?
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, so the whole bus situation, I didn't like how they was talking about the cage stuff because I don't really know what happened, but I feel like Natalie thought it was cool. Like the way she was
Right.
talking about it, and I was like, I don't think that's cool at all. Like I don't know if she was trying to get them to be scared of Stunner Girl or what, but I just didn't like that for her. And then I feel like Biggie be looking for a moment, and I feel like she got it in this episode with Natalie being like, "Ooh, she gonna be my girl. She gonna be like." I feel like basically her little pet. Like she gonna be doing the messy stuff for Natalie behind the scenes, and Natalie not gonna have to do too much. And that's one of the reasons she gets to just sit back this season because she already got people that's gonna make the mess for her. She don't gotta really go out there and do too much.
Right.
And then I also don't like that. I feel like Biggie was big on I'm Dominican, I'm Dominican, I'm Dominican. And then in this episode, I heard her saying the N word. So it's like she's not claiming being black, but she want to say the N word. So I'm gonna need her to pick a side with that one.
There was a lot of people in my comments on my last recap going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth over this whole N-word situation. So you don't think she should say the N-word at all?
I mean, personally, I'm one of those people that don't like, I don't be policing people about it, but I feel like she was just so big on saying she was Dominican that it's like, okay, so if you're Dominican, then just let it be that. If you're gonna speak Spanish, and don't be out here saying the N word. But maybe that's just me. I feel like Stunner Girl is a liability because they couldn't even make it into the living room before she started popping off, and it's just like, at least sit down and give us some dialogue before you try to like, do you a big one. Because for me personally, at least I would like it a little bit more if she went down there and was like, well, I didn't like this, I didn't like that. And then they got active versus them not even getting the chance to get active. They come down the stairs and all we see is a little scuffle, I guess, with the security just because this girl don't know how to act. Like, I guess she's good TV, but at the same time, I wish she would just act a little bit more professional, at least personally.
Do you think she had it like going into it? She knew she was about to, pop low because they said she took her tooth out before they started coming down. Like she was like, and then
I was gonna say real quick, I forgot that DJ Sky High Baby was there, so I feel like a lot of people did because when she even told her she was gonna be, she told Biggie she was gonna be room with Rock. I was like, oh yeah, I didn't even think about DJ Sky High. So when she came in, I was like, oh, I forgot who that was. But I do feel like Natalie antagonized Rock a little bit to fight Low just because like she was warming her up, like she was like rubbing her back, like, okay, you gonna go down there, you gonna act the fool because Rock had already made it clear that she wasn't coming there to fight, so she was like, "Oh, you finna give me my little bag?" She was trying to get to the bag or whatever. I don't feel like Lo is as pressed as they be trying to edit it to make it seem that she is. I feel like when Rock was like, so you brought it up that I was the problem, and she was like, no, because it wasn't necessarily just you, like Stunner Girl too, but at the same time, you left early, so we still wouldn't have been able to get a whole group shoot. And I feel like that was just making Rock mad because she was just like, okay, you painted me to be the bad guy at this point, so now I gotta put my hands on you. But I hope that Lo get her back because I know in the preview it didn't look like she was doing nothing, but I feel like she has a conversation with Razor after she did that because you see her hair braided in that little scene right there, and when she run up on Lo in the preview, her hair not braided right there, so maybe she do go down there and get her lick back. I'm really hoping she do this.
She got her lick
I
back.
I just didn't like how she snuck her like that because I feel like Lo really wasn't ready for it. Like I peeped it because I already know how people be, and watching Rock on TV, you just know how she is. Like she sat up, she didn't have that tooth in her mouth, like she was ready for war. So you could tell Lo wasn't ready for it, but I did feel bad for her.
All right, thank you so much for calling in.
No problem.
Night. All right, before I continue, guys, Roller Ray told me hitting that like button. So run up that like button. We have over 200 people in here consistently over this hour. Okay.
It's time to finish these once and for what. Oh, and the friends, nothing to say. And the exes, still over there. Do I care? No. Oh, soon and soon.
Okay, that's what's on. You guys, is Kaya. What is going on, Kaya?
What's up, Pierre? How are
What's
you?
up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What did you think of tonight's episode?
Oh, filler. Like, come on now. I was so ready, which I knew they were gonna do. I knew that they were gonna save that fight with Rock and Low towards the end of the episode. I just knew it. But it's
Right.
like, and then it looks like next week is if it's edited the right way. It seems like next week is all it's only gonna be those fights. So it's all in the same day. So we're going into episode 3 with everything happening in the same day. Zeus is the only network I know that does that. And that's where I have an issue with Zeus, that they drag out a scene that happens in one day and they throw so much filler stuff in there.
Right. Like we
Uh,
didn't need the HSN, visuals of the house.
exactly. And you know what confused me? I don't know if you noticed this. Because me working in TV, I noticed the littlest things. Okay, so
Mhm.
they got to the house. First of all, the house is really nice. I'm just gonna point
Right.
that out. Really nice. They got to the house, it was daylight. They got on the porch, it was evening time. And then when they got into the house, it was dark outside. And then when
I peeped
Cat
that.
went to go, and then when Cat went to go talk to Stunner Girl, it was evening now. And then when they got to the house, it was dark. So are they just producing these things saying, okay, wait, let's wait to film this, and then we go and film it? Like, what's the point? Like, I noticed the littlest stuff now, and I noticed that I'm like, why is it taking y'all so long to get inside the house when your house is right there on the porch, huh?
Right. No, I peeped that too, especially when they were at the porch and Rolly was like, "Oh, I'll catch an Uber back to the house." It was getting darker. So I'm like, wait, it was just light out. I peeped that. You're right.
Exactly. And also, okay, so I knew that's why I knew Stunner Girl. So when they started talking about that cage situation, I remember hearing that a few years back, because when I heard a Stunner Girl being on the show, I would always say, I remember her name. I just don't remember where I know her from. And then when they brought that up, I was like, that's where I know her from. And the fact that they inserted that in there, knowing it was a big thing, like Zeus is very bold. Like, they don't seem like they like try to hide things like that.
Oh
So that's
yeah.
what kind of surprised me too. And then like the rest of Zeus is they a mess. Like, why can't you ever get these room situations situated? Like, why can't they just have, you got this big house, why can't you just give them 2 regular beds? Like, they must really want them to fight over this, and it didn't seem like no one fought over
Which
them.
it's not gonna happen. Like this isn't BGC. Like if they want people to get into it over these beds, like let's really talk about it. If they wanted them to really fight over these beds, they need to get regular girls. They need to get regular girls that have no following. They're gonna fight over those beds. I can guarantee you. But these girls are not fighting over beds. They're gonna look like bums.
They're not gonna fight. No, they're not gonna do it. So if they're not gonna fight over them, just don't put the bed thing. Just give them 2 regular beds and just call it a.
Right.
And also on that fight, this is the thing I don't like. Like I said, I'm not a big fan of Krishan, but the thing is, you can fight. So if you can fight, why are you sneaking people? Like, why don't you just tell her, get up, I want to come and fight you and all that stuff, and let her get ready? Like, she always sneaks somebody, and it wasn't even like how someone said, one of your callers said, it wasn't like she was coming hard at her like how Persuasion was doing. It seemed like she was coming to her at a situation. She said, I just feel like a lot of people wasted some people's time. I feel like you did this. I felt like other people did this. She wasn't just singling her out. So I feel like but Krishan doesn't know how to have a conversation with people, and people wants to use that, oh, we know, well, she's young, but at this point we got to stop using that excuse, because at this point everybody in there, by law, she's an adult. So we can't, she's not a 12-year-old, a 13-year-old, a 14-year-old. She's 22, 23 years old. She's an
Right.
adult. So you have to, at some point, have to sit down, start having a conversation. You just can't swing on people, because you're going to end up swinging on the wrong one. And then you're going to end up getting dealt with. Just saying. Not in that way, but you're just going to end up just getting yours, basically.
Right.
Read between the lines.
What do you think is gonna happen? Do you think we're gonna get anything different next episode, basically, or is it just gonna be some filler and then we see?
From what the preview showed, okay, at least we're gonna finally get the fights, finally, because I've been ready to see Tommy and Stunner Girl round 2. So it seemed like we're gonna get the Krishan Low fight and them coming up again. Then we're gonna get the Stunner Girl, Rolly, and Tommy. I think Biggie also, but I feel like that's gonna be the whole episode next week, and that's all in the same night. And like, when are they gonna go out? Like, when we gonna see them go out? When we gonna see Queen Op? Huh?
Listen, Queen Op. It's not gonna make an appearance. I don't think Queen Op is gonna be on any episode for we. She was even a trailer. Okay, thank you so much for calling in.
You too, thank you.
All right, well, Apple girl. What's going on? I don't think she's ready. Oh, never mind. Hey, Spitty, what's going on, Spitty?
Hey, how are you?
I'm good. I'm good. What do you think about tonight's episode?
I think it was pretty cool overall. One thing I would just hate is how they keep, stretching it and everything. Like, it's what the one day stretch into 3 episodes, but I understand it's the only show going on right now, so I do understand that. But I do so far my favorites I would say is Razor, of course, Low because she's an original Bad Girls. I liked her on her season. I would say Stunner. I know it's controversial, but I would say Stunner just because she's standing on her is like she said, like Rolly was
That
in
is polarizing. The girls either love her or hate her.
Exactly. How you gonna feel somebody in your face? I'm gonna show you. Show me now. Like, what you gonna show me? Like, once you said that, it was raps. And you gotta understand. That's how in the classroom she'll say, "I'll beat anybody up." Come on now, like she didn't mean that, but I do understand they all. It's just a lot of good personalities. So I will say it's a lot of different personalities. Biggie is annoying me. I would say, but the whole Krishan thing. I would say it would. I just feel like she just kind of knows she needs to know how to take criticism. I understand she was upset. She could have just said, "I don't like how you coming for me right now," because I understood she don't like to be put on the spotlight like that. But I feel like she got to know how to be, professional. Because at the end of the day, she was just saying like, be considerate, because we all took the time to be here on time at our call time, and I did understand Krishan. She probably was doing a lot, like shooting her own show at the time, so she was being pulled. But if you didn't want to be there, you didn't have to. But I understand she probably had to because she's under contract. But I don't know. But overall, I would say it was cool. I like the fight so far. I'm ready for next episode. I'm ready. Because Tommy she sipped that drink real quick. She said, "Oh yeah." She
She's
heard.
like, oh wait, that's Stunner. Like she did.
I cracked
I
up.
never see somebody sip something out of a straw so quickly.
Yes.
She almost ate the straw.
She heard stutter that. She said, "Oh yeah, let me finish this real quick. Let me jump into this." So I'm ready to see the next episode. I feel like that's gonna be good. I know Sky. Last thing I'm gonna say is I know Sky feels some type of way to keep being called the babysitter. Like I know.
Oh yeah, I would feel
some type of way. Like she probably looking at these episodes like, "Damn, I'm over here promoting this show. They calling me the babysitter. Like what?
They're calling you the handler, okay?
Right, official
Even the handler had a bigger role and a bigger position than him, and he wasn't in one episode only.
Okay, right. She got to show up when Krishan shows, so she barely gets some time. And then the beds. I'm sorry, the bed. Yeah. That house is too nice, and I feel like production takes up all the good beds for real. Because there's no way they go in these houses with just 4 bedrooms. So I feel like it'd be Lemmy got his own master and the other people. I feel like they be taking the good beds and make the girls share because they want them to be in some drama. Because ain't no way y'all putting these girls on these twin mattresses at that on the floor. Like, no, you might as well give them the bunk beds back at that point.
And call Slim.
Look, she would have been, I don't care, I'm asleep on it.
Right.
But no, that's it, I would say. But it was a cool episode.
All right. Thank you so much for calling in.
Thank you.
All right. Next person I'll add you guys is Trisha Bell. What is going on, Trisha?
Hey, love. How you doing? How you doing?
I'm good. Am I pronouncing it right? It's Trishala, right?
No, it's Trishala.
Trishala. Okay. What did you think about tonight's episode?
It was all right. I'm with everybody on Biggie. I'm already tired of her, and I was actually pretty excited about her. Mm-hmm. The bus thing, it's one of those things of Stunner girl just creeped me out. This girl just creeps me out. There's some evil going on with that young lady, I'm telling you.
You think she needs an exorcism?
She needs something because she's never happy. Have you noticed that? She's never happy. She's always pissed off. So
yeah,
that's what I can say about that. I mean, and the whole bed thing is just, at least they've grown somewhat because at least they're not fighting over beds. So they just need to stop doing that and give these girls some real beds and stop playing with people's emotions because that's just ridiculous. And then, like I was saying in the chat, there is a short video of the aftermath of the fight with Low and Rock, because that video I saw today, Rock was like showing her face and part of her lace front was ripped off. So we shall really see how that's all going to play out next week.
So you think Low's going to do her big one?
Yeah, she may. We'll see though. I mean, and another thing I agree with too is that we've got to do something different besides twerking, drinking, and fighting and smoking weed. People are too old for this. Some of these people were on Bad Girls Club. How long ago? I'm sure they've been doing something else and have careers, because I know Kat talked about what she was doing. So I know some of these ladies actually have an active career besides being on reality TV, and they need to find a way to incorporate that in and maybe work together to put together a fashion show or something that's going to not include fighting all the time, because just within them trying to work together, there will be drama. But we got to stop trying to make drama on having to sleep on the floor.
Right, because they're just not gonna fight over the bed. Like I don't know why they think that's gonna happen. Like it's just not at this point. Like I might as well just give them the beds, because nobody's gonna be out here. Oh, this is my bed. Oh, you want to fight about a bed? Okay, like no, it's not gonna happen.
The best fight about a bed was the Safari and Flavor of Love 2.
Right.
Oh,
that was my bed. I try to give her chapstick. She won't name.
But I'm gonna let you get to the next person. Peace and
All right,
blessings.
thank you so
Stay
much.
strong.
All right, thank you. All right, this is over at it is Dazzle. What is going on, Dazzle?
Finally, I wasn't ready at
first. What did you think about tonight's episode?
Okay, so first of all, I do not like Stunner Girl. I really just don't. Especially with the Rocky Bad thing. I remember that, and I remember the picture that got leaked and everything else like that. But the story behind it is that it's not like Rocky Bad did it herself. She got. If my recollection is clear, she got men to do that. So I don't feel like there's bad, and I don't feel like that makes you tough. That just makes you sneaky, conniving, setup queen, things like that. So I don't really whatever. Then I don't like her attitude. She came in, okay, you want to fight Tommy, but you're mad because of audition. Because basically, when they got into the audition, they got into a fight, right?
Right.
So my thing is, I think it was more to it than that, because Tommy has a reputation of, going crazy and stuff. So I'm like, so she's like, well, if I get at the baddest beat, then I'm the baddest beat. But I'm like, no. I mean, and then whole time, I'm going to ask this because I don't know for sure. But didn't Thunder Girl and her friends jump Tommy?
At the auditions?
No, it was it wasn't that. It was off camera stuff. Like, because Tommy it's somebody that Tommy was fighting recently that she was talking about. It was either somebody else or her that got jumped, and I think it was around the hotel. Who was it?
Oh, okay, that's the finale. So at the finale, something is gonna happen to where Tommy, I think, ends up getting jumped by Stunner's people, and I think Stunner ends up getting jumped by Tommy's people. Well, not jumped, but getting like snuck or whatever by Tommy's sister. That's what you're referring to.
Yeah, see, so I feel like it's just this hard on for Tommy. That's what I get from Stunner Girl. I really don't get that she's just about that. I just feel like she's trying too hard to be better than. And then, to be honest with you, I feel like Stunner Girl should fight Krishan Rock. Why fight Tommy?
Just off the strength?
I mean, because I feel like to me, I feel like it's a little bit of orchestrated anyway. People coming in on motives anyway. She has a motive to fight Tommy. And I kind of feel like on motives anyway, if you want to be the baddest, why don't you fight the so-called baddest in the house?
What is this, jail?
You might as well. That's what they act like. I mean, that's what they're acting like.
Oh my God.
I mean, you might as well. That's what they act like. And with Krishan, I do.
Sneaking her. I mean, Rock sneaking low. What did you think of that?
I don't like it. I don't feel like it was fair. I also feel like Krishan Rock is acting like a diva. She, like, you want the money, but you act like you're too good for the show. Like, so what are you talking about? You want the money though, but I mean, it don't make sense. You can't be too good for a show that you want the money from. So I don't get it. So to me, I just feel like she's just acting too extra. And to be honest, I kind of feel like the way she's acting also, she's probably under a little bit of duress too. you done spread. I mean, because I know she was filming another show before this show, right? I mean, 2 shows at the same time, right?
Yeah, I think she was filming Rock and Blue show, the Rock Blue show, and this at the same time. I think that's kind of why she was late too, to be
Yeah,
honest.
it's
You said
that,
she
and
was under
then
duress?
doing Rock and Blue show, you know she fighting and everything else like that, fighting, cussing, and drinking. You got that going on. Then you gotta go to this show and do the same thing and have that same energy. When do you have to sleep?
No, you're right. Her body was. I'm telling you, I don't think she wanted to do Baddies this season. I could
That's
tell.
why
Like,
she just hauled off and hit that girl, because she was already in fight mode from the previous scene on Rock and Blue.
right.
Probably.
That was the same day Blue opened that car, was just like, you a B, right? That was probably that same day.
I mean, at this point, I mean, can you? That's what I'm saying. She on edge all day.
You're
She
right.
ain't got time to sleep.
Any final thoughts on the episode?
I mean, and then with Rolly, honestly, I think Rolly is a bully.
Mm.
On the low. I
Mm.
think she is. You know, she cover it up with the I smoke weed and I be cooling and this, that, and the third. But honestly, she be doing some little bully tactics in a way. And because she's bigger, and I know I'm a little big too, but you know, my little BBWs, you know, out there, they be trying to push their little weight around. I be seeing it, you know, they feel like because you big, you know, all I gotta do is roll on top of you and you know it's over.
Uh-huh.
So it give a little leeway.
Right.
So I kind of feel like, you know, with Rolly, I, I would have got mad too. I ain't gonna lie, I would have got mad because if Thunder Girl would have threw some stuff and it would have hit me, I guess we would have had to fight. I'm from DC. We're going to fight. Okay, and that's that. I mean, and then me being my age, and then I'm gonna tell you for real, they're older DC girls that I grew up fighting around or fighting with, whatever. When we got older, we don't fight no more. We shoot, we, you know, make a little bit, tase a little bit, because we ain't got time for all that. So we couldn't do that around DC girls. But, you know, with Rolly, I can understand why she mad, but in a way, I feel like it's a little bit of bully tactics. Oh, I gotta fight you every day, and it wasn't even for you. So now I feel like now you're doing the most.
I do feel like she was trying to insert herself for storyline purposes. I do get that. Because think about it, if she didn't get into a Stunner Girl, who else would she have gotten into it with this season?
I mean, it's drama in the house anyway. Drama was going to come to you in some type of way during the season.
Right.
So you really didn't need to.
Right.
All right, it was unnecessary.
You were going to say something else?
Oh, no, I wasn't. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much. You have a nice night. All right, my girl, what's going on? What's going on?
Hey. So, hi. Miss you. You look great.
Thank you.
So I didn't watch the show. I never watched the show. I'd rather watch you and then watch the show and then come back and talk about it later. But anyway, so I was just gonna talk about Krishan Rock, Blueface, the video of it's so I feel so bad because how could he use her like that? You know what I'm saying? Like, cause we know she crazy. We know she want to marry him. So you gonna have her go buy a dress, go to an altar, have a wedding, and not marry her. Like that is like the ultimate mind f ever. Like the ultimate, like Polo Ting Ting, and she pregnated, and I think she was pregnated during the video shoot. Because who knows how many months she is.
And did you see the beginning? Because like I talked about this in the beginning.
What about it?
DDG did like a behind the scenes of the music video, and he showed that Blue had some sort of marks on his face. If you can see it on the screen right here,
I can see it.
Right, it's giving very much candle burning. So I don't know if Rock, said spy with the Wicks candle or something. I don't know.
I mean, yeah, we know they're abusive. I'm pretty sure it's all kind of witchery and devilry going on in that household. And then the Tasha K. Ooh, Tasha K. Yeah. $400? Was it really that deep? It was that deep? I mean, like, I know $400 can change some people's situation, but oh, and you got a 400 meal, but you over here yelling about I ain't broke because I got 400. It was weird. That was bizarre.
Do you think that the mama met her match, aka Carlissa?
No, because this mama is a different breed. Like this is a
Mm.
whole different breed. Like she an internet mom. That's different. I wish my if my mama could understand the internet, she ooh wee. Like some people mama should just stay off the internet and she really should just let Blue live his life as horribly as he's doing it because the more you fight and the more you push at your kids, the more they rebel. So she was better off playing like she liked Krishan, and he probably would have dumped her by now. She
Mm.
should have played. She should have played that role, but she didn't. She didn't do it right. Um, you know what? We don't agree to something. I don't
What?
agree with you.
What?
I don't agree with you. I like the song, the new song, the lit song. I don't know. I'm
You like
sorry.
lit?
I like it. It's a guilty. I'm so yeah because it's going to
Really?
fit. It is going to fit her stick. It fits her stick. So when she goes to the club and that plays and you've been drinking and you've been doing other things, you're gonna love this. I'm telling you, it's going to stick. It's going to
It's
stick.
not
It's not.
a vibe all the time. When you're around. I want that rock. I want the singing auto tune rock. I love that sound.
um,
I'm sorry. I think that's a good sound for her. That Coil
it
Ray
is
TikTok type. She needs to stick to that.
right,
There's a field in that.
right. Right, and then even the terrible wedding song is kind of growing on me. It's terrible. The song is
It has
horrible,
potential.
but it
It
is
really does.
growing on me. All of this terrible music, these low vibrations. I need to get my sage and like just ooh baby, because I'm liking too much BS. But what else? What else? What else? Okay, so I'm not really into this kind of girl. I'm not really into this kind of girl.
Uh,
Sorry about that. I'm
okay.
at work.
Why don't you like Stunner Girl?
Um, it's like, okay, I'm not mad at what she's doing. I get it. You come in strong, you're gonna get the ratings, people gonna be the talk. Because you've been talking about her for a minute, and I'm still like, who is this chick? Like, what's her thing? So I finally seen her. She's gorgeous. I get that part. She is gorgeous. But it's like, it's kind of like you wanna be Krishan, but we already have a Krishan. How you gonna be Krishan if we already got Krishan? So what else are you gonna bring? I don't
Mm.
get it. I don't get it. And am I ever going to choose her over Krishan? No, I'm not. No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
Listen, one thing about Krishan's like fans, I'm not saying you're a fan of Krishan or like a super fan, but I'm just saying in general, the people that ride for Rock, they ride for Rock the long way.
Right,
I've never seen
right.
them
Not the big way, not the little one. The big one.
the way.
Right.
It's
That
big
big.
the way.
It's,
All right.
yes. But that's all I have to say, babe. I gotta get back to work. I love you.
All
See you
right,
later.
guys. Please. All right. I'm gonna add two more callers, you guys, and then I got okay. All right, what is going on? Big Key, not the Lil Wayne.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All
Don't
right.
become over here shy.
All right now, all right now. Hey y'all. So I really just want to start with the bus, like the bus. No, I'm gonna start with the photo shoot.
Mhm.
So I feel like I really don't feel like Stunner Girl was wrong for coming up on what's the other lady name? What's her name? The
Oh,
other girl.
Tommy.
Yes, Tommy. I love Tommy. Don't get me wrong. I love Tommy.
Mhm.
But I really don't think she was wrong for how she reacted. You can't like when it come to fighting, people be like, "Oh, you need to ask somebody for your rounds." I necessarily don't agree with that. I feel like you can't judge somebody on how they react. People react differently to how they feel.
Mhm.
So I feel like Stunner Girl wasn't in the wrong. Would I have like did it? No. I mean, professionally, no. But that's Stunner Girl.
Right.
So it was that, and then in the car, like I do not like Big Biggie. Like I don't like Big
Big
Biggie.
Biggie.
Like no, like she giving cloud like real low vibrational, like low said. Like
Uh-huh.
I just feel like Big Biggie just gonna be like the little hound dog. She got her on a leash, and then Natalie tell her to go, she gonna go. Tommy tell her to go, she gonna go. She's just like one of those puppet girls you just keep around. So that's
Mm.
Big Biggie. Um, let's see, Rolly really throwing me for like a loop right now. Rolly like confusing me because it's like, girl, what is you doing? Like, why are you acting that way? You wanna judge somebody for doing something that you did last season? Like everybody say stuff when they mad. Like I feel like Stunner Girl was just expressing herself in that moment, and you just applied yourself for no reason. So I feel like she really searching for a storyline. I, I'm not. I'm not really team. I'm not team Rolly. I'm not team Big Biggie right now.
What did you
I'm
think of
kind
Rock
of
versus Low?
Low. I'm messing with Low. Like I'm messing with Low. Low one really. I feel like they really is doing too much with the editing. Cause Low was just basing her opinion. Like, girl, you on this show the same as us. We all got businesses. We all got things we doing. You need to set aside the time. Like you need to time your stuff right. Like even if you do got a lot of stuff going on, you an adult now. So I just feel like I'm over Rock. I'm over Rock. Like Rock can go have a seat. Like Rock can kick rocks at this point. She do too much. She's
With open
like,
toe shoes?
yes. I'm over it. I'm just done. I'm
I
done
think
with
they
it.
are pushing her too much in the media to us, so we're kind of getting oversaturated with just seeing her like literally everywhere we turn, left to right. That's why I try not to post too much about her unless it's something big. But I try to post other stuff besides her because it's like it's getting to the point where it's like that's all we're seeing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Rock is everywhere, and is I was a big fan of Rock, and I'm not taking her like she definitely did her thing. She coming up on her bag, but it's just like, girl, you need to calm down. You doing too much.
Well, the
Like,
thing is, I would this is the main thing with Rock. I would respect everything she does if she focused more on her music. If she was doing all of what she's doing with Blue and all that stuff, and she was putting out music consistently, going harder for her music, I couldn't really say a lot. But you're
yeah,
not. That's what makes me mad. Cause it's like, at least if you're gonna be a mess, make it make dollars. Make it make
right.
sense. So put all that mess, use all of it, keep putting out music, keep putting out music. At this point, you and Blue should have been put out a collaborative album. Like that should have been out. Y'all
Right.
just not putting a song together in a long period of time. Which they had another song together still, but like that was like a long time ago. Y'all should have been put out album together. You know how much that would have sold by now? Come on.
Well, that's exactly how I feel about Rock,
Yeah.
and that's where I'm standing there with that. All the rest of
That'd
them,
be me. I've been a millionaire. Trust. I would have been
yeah,
okay with it. Trust me.
yeah. You
Okay with
too
it.
young. Like you already
Okay
out here
with me.
young. You ain't got nothing to lose. Like, girl, come on. But yeah,
Ready for the thoughts on
I
this
stand.
episode?
Yeah, that's where I stand. I'm really ready for the next episode, because this episode, all that is just we talking about old episodes. Like I'm over it. Let's get to the new one. Let's see what the bag is, because I was still trying to figure out what is the bag.
I'm
What
telling y'all,
is
Sierra still got the bad for when she hit over Mariah.
the bag? Is Natalie. Natalie is the bag, and I do give Natalie like her big one. She has
Yeah,
been doing it for a long time.
right,
I feel like Natalie's messy for a reason. She gets paid to be a messy bitch.
right.
So if I was getting paid to be messy, guess what? Yeah. Come on, Rock. Let's go do this.
Definitely. All right,
So
thank you
that's
so
why I'm
much for calling
saying.
in.
Thank you. Bye.
Night. All right, I'm gonna add my last caller is Z. What is going on, Z?
Hey, PM.
Hey. What did you think about today's episode, Z?
Hot mess. A hot mess. So, all right. I'm just gonna say off front, all entertainers, hey, but y'all would not gonna like what I'm gonna say. I am Team Biggie. Big Biggie. Big Biggie.
Big Biggie.
I love her because us big girls gotta stick together. All my life I had to fight. So I am Big Biggie. I don't care. And I love when she pop her ish. And she be like, yeah, no, all that stuff. I love it. With her deep voice. I said it a little bit too high, but you know what I'm talking about. I love that Dominicana in her. And I'm Team Tommy because we from Jersey. We from the same hood. She from the bricks. I'm always going to be Team Tommy. I don't give a F.
So you're not really too much feeling Stunner Girl?
Stunner girl, she giving whack light skin energy. Not trying to diss nobody light skin, but she Stunner girl. And yeah, I'm not a Stunner girl fan. You know why? Because I'm a little bit older. I don't do the IG thing, so I wasn't like I wasn't. She had followers before coming in. I wasn't one of those, and I'm not going to be one of those. So I'm not liking. My thing is, if she really felt like, oh, she threw a drink at me and it is what it is, you would have just, when you saw her, instead of trying to just, oh, I saw you, now I'm just gonna run up on you. You would have called her out like, yo, what's good? Like, if you wanted to be a grown, like you always talking about you a boss, a real boss would have let it be known. I'm coming for you, and it is what it is. Excuse me, hello. And as soon as you said hello, then it'll been on and popping. But for all of that, that's whack. But when she get a little older, she'll understand her whacktivity.
Oh, no, activity. I didn't even put
Whacktivity.
on a shirt.
Yes, you should. Activity. Because that's what these little young girls do. They just always pop off and they just always, because and then they don't even understand. Like what they said in the Craig Mack. Hey, yo, Mac, I don't even understand how they don't understand this. Kick that old robotic, futuristic George Jetson crazy. Google it for y'all young people.
What do you think of Rolly? Not Rolly, but Rock and Rolly. Not Rock and Roll. Rock and Low.
Rock and Low. Okay, so my thing is, Low she knew what she was signing up for. Number one, and I'm Team Low because I'm not Team Rock for anything. I don't support any her endeavors. I'm not supporting nothing because she needs Jesus. She always talking about him, but she really needs to talk to him instead of talking about him. So like, I just pray for her. Right now, I'm not supporting anything that she does because she don't even see that she's going down a path of destruction. She just think I'm the HNIC because I'm making this money because I was poor and now I'm not. That doesn't make you a better person. That you're actually spiraling out of control and you need more guidance. Pick up a book again. I can't wait till she get all of this stuff out her system. Then if she survives it, she'll be a better person.
Yeah.
But as back to Low. Yeah. I think she's beautiful and I feel like everybody else picked up on the vibe in the room. You ain't know Rock was going. Everybody in the when they did the Wiz thing when they popped up, and everybody kept saying, "Yeah, well, Krishan don't like nobody." Everybody kept saying, everybody picked up on the vibe. She should have been ready if she kept talking. She thought that pretty little them curls was going not let Rock uh pop off. But I guess that's what you get when you in the room with Krishan Rock. You got to feel her energy and her vibe. And if everybody else picked up on it, I don't understand why she didn't and she wasn't ready. What all these young people saying, 10 tones down, you got to be ready, get ready, so you not like stay ready so you can't get ready, all that BS, whatever. That's what she should have did, applied all that stuff.
So you think she should have been more aware? Because I think the thing is with Low, her spatial awareness and just awareness in general is horrible. Because if me being in that room, I would have already seen what was going to happen. Because I'm
exactly everybody else saw it. When they went to everybody else, they was like, well, everybody kept saying, well, Krishan don't like, when they talk, like they don't like telling what to do, and she don't like doing this. Everybody in their little side confessionals was talking about right before she popped off. Everybody kept talking about she about to pop off. Like, so why she ain't get it? She ain't get the memo.
She came down those stairs like, she about to hit you, right? So
right, yeah, like she ain't get the memo. I feel like they passed everybody that she didn't, and she ain't pick up on the vibes. And my thing is, you should have picked up on them. First of all, if you in a room with personalities like that, like if I was in a room with her, I'm already going to be TTG.
Right.
Because you never know with her. Like you could get the giggly he ew blue that drunk, or you could get the oh my god, what you like that blue, like the one that blue what you talking about? Like, so ain't nobody got time for that. So she should have been like they say, stay ready so you ain't gotta get ready. She's slipping on her pimping, but her wig looked nice until after the fact, but it was cute.
She gonna get her lick back though in the
I hope
resurrection.
so. I hope so. I can't wait till somebody apply to what that in South Central. I know I'm late, but I'm just watching like season 1 of South Central. Yeah, South Central Baddies. Like, yeah, so you need to apply that pressure. I can't wait till somebody apply that pressure to her, because everybody is treating her like a porcelain, like she's unbeatable and she's the cash doll. Like, somebody needs to rag her. I can't wait till they find somebody to rag. And I'm not talking about Blue, because that's whack. I need a girl to rag her. Not promoting violence,
because we don't
but
do
I
that
would
ever
like to see. I would like to see it purr. I would like to see it purr.
Thank you so much for calling Izzy.
I love you, Pierre.
All right, night. Love you too.
All right, later.
All right, thank you guys so much for calling into all my callers, all my loyal entertainers. Thank y'all for always DMing me with the tea, okay? Because you always do, okay? Make sure you guys leave your comments about what you guys thought about this after show. What did you guys think about this episode? Make sure you guys run up that like button. Until next week, we're out, babies.
No personal thing.